Hey everyone, and welcome to day 11 of the 30-day Pilates journey. Thanks so much for joining me here. I am Cailin, and welcome to my channel, Movement with Cailin, which you probably already know if you are doing this journey with us. So excited to have you here. Today we are going to be taking it up to a standing position and doing some core balance and standing work here for a standing Pilates workout. So you're going to see how finding that core and finding that center is so important for this standing and balancing work so that you do not lose your balance, right? You want to find that stability. So we are going to work on that today. So let's start in our just regular neutral alignment with parallel legs here. So I want your toes facing forward in your knees. I just want you to start by rocking forward and back here from the front of your feet to the back. And feel how just doing that, you can feel how you have to kind of catch yourself with your core in order not to tip all the way forward and back. So just starting to engage and activate here. Make sure your shoulders are down your back, connecting to those ribs. Good, let's do one more forward and back. All right, now we're just gonna start to move the body and just loosen up a little bit here. So keeping this neutral and parallel alignment, I want you to start to bring the arms up to the sky as you inhale, draw the arms up, and then exhale, float them down. Let's do that again. Inhale, deep breath into the ribs, and exhale, release. And again, deep breath in, inhale, exhale, release, and last one, inhale up, and exhale, release. Now we're gonna move this into a big circle with the upper body. So I want you to take an inhale as you bring the arms up. Exhale as you come over to the side. Let your back round as you come over the legs and then back up. And continue in that direction here. You may wanna bend your knees just a little bit, especially as you come down, forward, and around. Good, let's do a couple more in this direction. Just let that upper body just flow here. Good, and then reverse. So coming over, down, around, and up. So feel how your legs are your stabilizing force here as you flow through that upper body. Let's do two more. Two. And last one. Good, coming all the way up. Arms will come down by your sides. You can stay facing forward for this next one. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me better. So still in that neutral alignment here. We're gonna take a deep inhale again as we bring the arms up to the sky. This time we're gonna exhale as you scoop the belly up, round over. Imagine you're coming over a big, let's say a cactus, and you don't want your belly to touch the cactus, so you're scooping and rounding. And then you're gonna roll your spine up, keeping your arms nice and heavy down by your sides. And then your head's gonna be the last to lift. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, you round, scoop, pull up through your center as you come forward. And then you roll the spine back up to standing. Okay, let's do one more like that. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, round and scoop. Pulling up with your center. Good, and then we roll it back up. Awesome, all right. I want you to come into that rounded kind of forward fold again. So you're gonna round over. All right, we're gonna move now a little bit more into the legs and get a little bit of a different movement in the spine. So I want you to drop your head, lift your core. So this is gonna be your exhale. So go ahead and exhale here. And then inhale as you sink back into a squat. So sit back into your heels, lift your arms, draw your shoulders down. And then we exhale, round back forward, scoop the belly up. Good, inhale as we lift through the heart. Think of a neutral spine here. Exhale to round. Good, inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Let's do three more. 3. Last 2. Last 1, inhale, good, hold here. Draw the shoulders down, connect them to your core, pull the belly in, make sure you're not arching or dumping into your back, but staying centered here, right? Everything nice and strong, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good, round your spine back down, let it go, and then roll through the spine to come all the way back up. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and face forward. We're gonna do an opposite arm and leg lift here. So same thing, nice parallel stance, nice and strong in our legs. So this is where that glute engagement, that glute activation is gonna come into play for this balancing work. So we are going to bring your weight onto your right leg. Go ahead and bend this left knee just a little bit to have your toes touching the floor. Now as you're here, right, this is where you're using all your goodies to stay nice and steady. Now I want you to bring that right arm up to the sky, left arm is gonna come down. Now you're going to switch the arms as the leg comes up, and then you tap the toe down and switch the arms again. So we lift and tap. Now if moving the arms are too much, because this does add an extra balance challenge, just go ahead and bring your arms to your hips. Good, and tap. Let's do 4. Last 3. Good, 2. Good, keep those hips nice and level. Last 1. All right, now we're gonna add a lunge with this. So I want you to bring that leg up. Now send it back as you sit into this your right leg, lunge back, and then lift back up. Good, and then we lunge back. So this is nice and controlled here, and lift. Good, lunge it back, and lift. 2 more, lunge, and lift. Last 1, hold it out here, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, pull everything into center, right? Everything, legs, core, nice and strong, and then we come all the way back up. Go ahead and shake those legs out, and we're gonna switch to the other side. So if you're on a mat that's squishy, mine is a little bit, you might wanna come into a hardwood or harder surface so that you can get better balance in that foot. All right, let's switch to our other side. So left foot on the floor, right toes down. Go ahead and lift that opposite arm. Engage through here, engage through this left glute, and then we start to lift and tap. Good, lift and tap. Good, and tap. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, you got this. Last 2, and 1. Good, now we're gonna add that lunge. So we're gonna lift, good, come back, tap it down. Good, lift up, good, and tap. All right, so make sure when you're lunging back, you're going back to make sure that your knee is not coming forward over the ankle. Good, and tap. Let's do 2 more. Whoa, lift and tap. Last 1, lift and tap. Good, hold it here. We're gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, pull everything into center. Good, inner thighs squeezing in, and then we come all the way back up. Good, shake it out. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit more with our squats now. So coming back into that neutral alignment. So we're gonna add a little leg to this. So I'm gonna show you what this is gonna look like. So we're going to squat down. So we're gonna squat, and then when you come up, you're gonna bring this left leg forward. Good, squat down. Let's do that again. Forward. Good. Squat and lift. 2 more. Squat and lift. Last one. And lift. Now, we're doing that while keeping the pelvis nice and steady, right? So we don't want to be shifting or rounding the spine, but keeping it still, everything stable here while we lift the leg. Now we're gonna do the same thing out to the side. So we're gonna go ahead and squat. Then when you press up, you lift out to the side. Squat and lift. Good. Squat, lift. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're gonna do the same thing to the back. So we're gonna squat and lift. Good. Squat, lift. So this one's gonna be a smaller range of motion so that we're not tipping forward. Let's do 2. Last one. All right, now we're gonna do a circle with these. So we are going to squat, bring the leg forward, squat out to the side, and squat and back. Keep that going. Squat, forward, squat, and side, down, and back. Last set. Down, lift, good. Down, out, whoop, down, and back. Good. All right, shake it out. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. All right, so left foot down. We're gonna do about 5 in each position before we alternate. All right, so again, beautiful neutral alignment. As you squat, core's in, spine's in neutral. So we squat, leg comes up. Good. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. 2 more. 2. Last one. Good. Let's do to the side. So we squat, lift, squat, lift. Good. Last one and lift. All right, we're gonna take it to the back. So we squat, send it back. Good. Squat, lift. So you'll be feeling that hamstring and glute here. Last one. All right, we're gonna alternate now 3 sets. So we squat, bring it forward, squat to the side, squat and back. Good. Squat, core in, lift, squat, core, lift, squat and lift. 1 more set. And forward and side and back. Good. Go ahead and shake that out. Nice job. All right, now I want you to bring your legs maybe just slightly closer to each other. And we're gonna come into a squat and we're gonna hold that. So if this doesn't work for you while we're moving the arms, just go ahead and stand up, take a few breaths, come back down into it. Otherwise, just stay standing. All right, so we are going to bend the knees, sink back into the glutes, right? Long spine here. We're gonna bring our arms out to the sides. We're holding this position with our legs as we do our arm circles. So not only do the arm circles challenge your balance, but being in this position, it's challenged even more. You really have to work your center harder. Good, and then we reverse. As you can see, I'm not flinging my arms around. It's a nice controlled motion. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go ahead and lift and lower the arms. So arms lift up. Good, and then we lower down. Good, arms lift and lower. Think of a chair pose in yoga, and we're not shifting the spine as the arms lift. So once your spine starts to shift, you're gonna wanna stop that movement and make sure that your spine's staying in that same position throughout the whole thing. Good, now bring the arms back, little pulses as you lift. Lift. Let's do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and round forward into a forward fold. Good, give those legs a little rest. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. Ooh, I know I'm sweating a little here. All right, bend your right knee, bring your right hand to the mat. Twist open to the sky, shoulders down. Good, draw your left hand down, left knee bends. Twist open to the right. Good, go ahead and bring both arms down, drop your head, and then round back up to standing. Okay, so we're gonna add some rotation here with a single leg balance. So we're gonna alternate sides. So what I want you to do, bring your arms out in front. Now, bring your weight into your right leg. You're gonna lift your left leg to a tabletop position, twist that left arm open, so you're opening to the left. Good, now your pelvis and leg is staying steady. Come back center, place that foot down, switch to the other side. Right leg lifts. That right arm comes back as you open. Good, forward and lower. Good, switching back to the other side. Good, open, forward and lower. Good, right leg lifts. This takes a lot of balance, a lot of core, a lot of concentration. Good, left leg, open, center and lower. Good, right leg lifts, open, center and lower. Let's do one more each side. Leg lifts, open, center and lower. Last one, lift, open, center and lower. Nice job. Go ahead and shake it out just a little bit. I'm gonna take a quick break, grab a little bit of water, and I will meet you right back here shortly. All right, we're gonna do a little standing hip rotation. So this time I want you to bring your hands to your hips. Go ahead and have your weight on that left leg. The right leg is going to come, your left leg's gonna come up, your right leg's on the mat. Now, this is balancing work here. We're just staying steady on that right side as you start to get some hip circles with this left leg. Now, if you need to hold on to something, right, a wall, a counter, something to find some steadiness, please feel free to do that because I want you to be able to get this hip rotation. All right, so now holds here, we're gonna reverse those circles. So just going the other direction. Good. So it's really good support work for the ankle, right? To strengthen our ankles as well. If you can feel yours shaking like mine, let's do one more. Good, and release it down. All right, now I want you to bring your arms up to the sky and we're gonna do a little flexion, side flexion here, right? Ribs are down, connected, shoulders are down, connected to your center. I want you to bring this left leg back behind you so that like you were just moving. So you're gonna go ahead and bring yourself over to the side as you bend your knee, lift up. Good, and then we bend to the other side as you reach back. Good, bend, knee, lift. Good, and over. So you should feel some work in your obliques here. And keep the chest open and lifted. We don't wanna round the spine forward as we lift that leg. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, good, last one, and tap, good. Let's go ahead and bring it down. We're gonna do that same balancing hip work on the other side first. So standing on that left leg, let's go ahead and bring that leg forward, out, around, and center. So you're gonna feel, right, which hip probably is gonna feel tighter than the other. Good. Last one. And then go ahead and reverse it. So bring it back, out, around, and center. Good. Last 2. And you're trying to keep your pelvis nice and steady. All right, now bring that Right leg back behind you. Arms are gonna come up and then come to that same direction of your right leg. And then you're gonna lift, opening, and back to center. Good, so we lift and back. Good, lift. Usually this is my better balancing side. I'm gonna come onto my hardwood, see if that makes a difference. Good, up and out. Good, lift and over. Good, shoulders down. You got this, last one. Ooh, I'm struggling on this side. Go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides. Shake it out, nice job. All right, so we're gonna bring our feet out nice and wide, turned out. We're gonna come back to some squats, but we're gonna do some wide squats here. So legs turned out at the hip sockets, right? Pelvis still in neutral, so you're not pressing your bum forward or squeezing. Everything's staying into the center. Now go ahead and bring your arms to your hands to your sides, and you're just gonna bend and straighten, having your knees track in line with the toes. So we bend and lift. So you really need to use those external hip rotators here. Good. So we bend and lift. 3 more. 3, 2. Good. Last one. Hold it here. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Press it all the way back up. Go ahead and turn your toes to face forward. Maybe widen your legs here a little bit more. Go ahead and bring the hands forward and together. You're just gonna move side to side in a little side lunge here. So I want you to again feel everything strong in your center and core. Inhale, exhale, good. So I don't want you rounding in that spine, staying nice and straight. Good. Over and lift. Let's do one more set after this. Good. Last one. Good, lift. All right, keep this nice wide stance. Let's go ahead and come over to your left. Bring your left hand down. Bring your right hand to the mat. Twist open so that left hand is reaching towards the sky. Gotta get a little bit more of that rotation in. Good, come up through center. Twist or lunge over to the other side. Other hand comes down. And then you can twist towards that side. Draw the shoulders down. See if you can twist a little bit more. Good, lift back up to center. And then all the way up. And this time, hands on the hips with a flat back. I want you to stick your bum out, hinge forward. And then the hands can eventually come to the mat. Maybe widen your feet even more if you have that range. And let's just have a nice wide forward fold here. Letting your head hang heavy. Good, so even as you're here, right, think of pulling into the center line with those inner thighs. So you're not just hanging out here, but staying strong and stable in your foundation. So pulling it all in and up into center. Good, so now start to walk yourself up to a flat back. And then hands come onto the hips. And then we come all the way up. Let's heel toe our feet in. And just having maybe a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. You're gonna clasp your hands behind your back. I'm gonna go ahead and face the side so you can see. And you're gonna do the same thing where you hinge forward at the hips, sending the arms up towards the sky. Letting your head hang heavy. Good. Feeling this nice stretch in the chest and the shoulders. Maybe rock the upper body just a little bit side to side. Maybe you add a knee bend so you can get a little bit deeper. Good, just a couple more breaths. Good, go ahead and start to drop your hands, keeping them clasped down by the pelvis. Find that long spine again, and then lift all the way back up. Go ahead and shake it out. Guys, that is tough for me. Standing, balancing work, as you can see, I falter, I fall, but you're not gonna get better, you're not gonna improve unless you keep trying. So I'm here with you guys. You guys want these. You guys tell me you like the standing Pilates, so we're gonna keep coming with it. I will probably be struggling, but just so you know, I'm struggling with you guys. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please let me know what you thought below. If you want more of a traditional Pilates floor workout, I'm gonna go ahead and link one down here. If you're interested in some flexibility after that one, I'll go ahead and link a flexibility workout here too. So thank you guys. Day 11 is done. Can't wait to see you back here for day 12.